Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here, and happy Valentine's Day. You know, we get that one TV show where we just love to see that couple get together in all that lovely dovey stuff. So, in honor of this occasion, I may want to talk about a certain TV show that, well, gave me the channel that I have today. And if you've guessed it just by the sentence I just said, well, this is what I want to talk about for Valentine's Day this year. Looking at the couples ranked from the worst to the best from both H20 and Mako Mermaids. Now, before I start the list, a couple of rules. I'm only including couples that have shared at least a whole season's worth of chemistry. And I don't mean just a couple of episodes. Sorry about that. And I do mean not just a couple of episodes. So unfortunately, Emma and Byron from H20 Season 1 do not qualify for the list. Even though they only shared a total of one kiss. So no, unfortunately, they are not included. And no, that does not include Ricky and Will. Given that she kissed him to save his life, that one doesn't count as a couple. They are friends. And I'll only be including H20 and Mako Mermaids. So no, that animated remake, which will get covered this year, is not qualified for the list. I haven't seen that show, and yeah, I'm not talking about something I haven't seen yet. So, and also, it is the big one. This list is strictly my opinion. Are we cool on that? Okay, cool. So let's get into it. And what I consider possibly the worst couple in the entire series, Emma and Ash. Do I need to say what the number one problem is with this couple? Emma completely keeps Ash in the dark. Now, before anyone says it, but Mimi and Serena kept their boyfriends in the dark, and they only told them in the final episode of their final appearance. Yes, that is true. But unlike those other two couples, at least those other two couples have good chemistry. Emma and Ash have none of that. Ash is a nice dude, I will get Craig Horn at that, but man, does Emma give him nothing but crap. She's honestly a terrible girlfriend. I mean, letting Elliot get hurt just to be spiteful is out of character. And poisoning a horse, to be fair, that technically wasn't her fault. Just to ignore him is very petty. Oh, and yeah, being spiteful to him because he's now the boss is honestly out of character. She's just being spiteful just for the sake of, but it's for comedy. No, shut up with that crap. I'm sorry. I just don't like Emma in season 2. She's completely changed, and not in a good way. The only two times I found them to have some form... Actually, no, let me rephrase that. The one and only time she actually supports him is with that stupid feud in episode 18, where Emma and Ricky go up against each other. To be it, that was a stupid episode, but hey, at least Emma supported him in some degree. Hell, Ash goes out of his way to make her dinner at her house, and she just ignores his feelings. Although, to be fair, it was a full moon, but what's the problem? Albeit I did like that episode, but Emma was really awful to Ash. And even when he finally gets an explanation, she just doesn't give him one. Hell, there's a time where she actually does try to reveal it to him earlier on, but doesn't because there's a crowd? Can't you just take him to Mako Island and show him then? Yeah, it makes no sense to me. I'm sorry. A lot of people seem to like this couple. Hashtag Ashma. I don't buy it. Ash, you deserve so much better than this chick. I like Emma in season 1, but season 2 did her dirty, and this is no exception. Number 9, Mimi and Chris. Now, before anyone says, Wait, didn't you just bash at Emma for being a bad girlfriend? Well, yes, I did. Except Mimi and Chris had longer chemistry that actually by. I mean, hell, their first introduction was in that one episode of season 2 where they actually did have beautiful chemistry. And when they had that first kiss, it was beautiful. Honestly, this was a relationship I wanted to see bloom. But season 3 of Mako Mermaids is where I rank them this low. For one, Mimi just, I don't know, just blocked Chris's feelings, and yeah, during the third season finale, just pretty much ignored him throughout the rest of their relationship. I mean, the one time they actually shared chemistry was on their first date. To be fair, Odina did wreck it, although not in a selfish way, so don't at me there. But at least they form some form of chemistry. On the other hand, she just outright ignores him, or when he tries to get an explanation, she just ignores him halfway. I mean, what's stopping her from telling him? Honestly, I don't get these mermaids. I mean, there's no reason to tell the man you love that you're a mermaid. I mean, if it depends on the type of person, I get it, but Chris is a nice dude. He's loved you, he supports you, and he's done nothing bad. Yeah, he goes to Mako Island a couple of times, but he does no harm, so where's the harm in not telling him? But yeah, and yes, this is and there'll be another couple later on this list that does the I'll tell my boyfriend my final appearance ever moment. At least this one, they had good moments of chemistry. The relationship could be better. Just slightly. Although I will say, #memerous is not bad. It's just needs a little more work. Number 8, Lewis and Charlotte. Now, before anyone says you're putting them above Mimi and Chris, at least they had a healthy relationship. These two are the most toxic. Yes, I do. But in the first half of season 2, they did legit have nice moments. I mean, there's a funny scene where Charlotte lies about knowing how to fish just to impress Lewis, only for her to call her out on it. It's honestly a cute moment, and I legit buy that she likes this guy. I mean, Brittany Bryans does a pretty decent job portraying that. But there are other times where she kind of blocks him from his friends. Or to be fair, one of his friends is his ex, which I get. But there are legit moments they do have good chemistry. The second half of the season, not so much. I mean, as soon as Charlotte becomes a mermaid, she goes from passable girlfriend to toxic in a millisecond. I mean, in the final 3 episodes of the series, she throws a birthday party for Lewis, inviting none of his friends, and when his friends do show up, she locks two of them in the shed as mermaids and leaves the other 2 in the dark. Oh, and when the girls finally cut ties with her, she pretty much says it's either me or them moment. And pretty much bullies Cleo just to be spiteful. And yeah. And then eventually she tried to destroy the girls, trying to make herself the only powerful mermaid. Yeah, that's girlfriend material right there. So yeah, while Lewis was a passable boyfriend, although to be fair, he did lie to her multiple times. But to be fair, he was protecting his friends, which I get. But Charlotte was awful. I mean, particularly in the second half. There are moments where she does actually care for him. Pretty much in the episode where she gets revenge on Nate, which is a badass moment for her, I will give her that. But there are times where she's out of it, and it's not great. So yeah. Well, I would say the #Charis was fine, but not as a great couple. Now, before I get hate in the comments for putting this couple this low, hear me out. Number 7, Ricky and Zayn. Now, I get they are the most iconic couple in the series, but there's only one iconic couple in the series. I'll get to them, but this is where I'm only split with these two. In the first half of the series, they're a great couple. Season 1, it's pretty much a kind of a it was a terrible relationship, like Ricky was lying to Zane the whole time, keeping him in the dark. Which I get. I mean, he was hunting mermaids at the time Ricky was dating him. But they did end it on good terms at the time in the first season finale. Season 2 is where they were at their best. I mean, seriously, Cadbury Hine and Burgess Apathy have fantastic chemistry in Season 2. While they didn't share much, what they did share was beautiful. Episodes 3, Episode 8, Episode 8, and especially Episode 11. That was fantastic. They were great. What ranks them this low is Season 3. Good freaking God, are they terrible. Now I get it. Work and romance can't exactly work. But there's only one episode where they did actually show chemistry. And it was, oddly enough, a Valentine's Day episode. Yeah, that was the one and only time they actually had good chemistry in this Season 3. The rest of the time, Ricky is either ignoring Zane, asking in inappropriate moments to help her, or Zane just being absent-minded and just making dumb decisions. And to be fair, Sophie did kiss Zane first, but he shouldn't have kissed her in the first place, breaking Ricky's heart. So yeah, Ricky breaking up with him was a smart choice on her part. But then Zane goes the jealous route. Oh boy. And yeah, them getting back together in the series finale was absolutely stupid. Yeah, while it's not exactly said, it is confirmed. Freaking Jesus. Yeah, as you could tell, I hated their chemistry in Season 3. It was awful. But Seasons 1 and 2, they were great. Season 2 especially, that was fantastic. While I'm pretty much on the hashtag Zaki, I just wish they ended their romance on a good note. God. Okay, so now we've gone from the bad tier. Let's start with the neutral tier. And at number 6 we have Bella and Will. What they did have in Season 3 was good. Although, to be fair, it was kind of a rocky relation. To be fair, I do like Bella's crush on Will. It was kind of adorable and sweet at times. I mean, she even made them the heart. She even made a heart out of jelly in Valentine's Day. That was legit sweet and kind of adorable. Episode 10, I am on the hit and miss spectrum. I mean, the way Will finds out about Bella was kind of forced, but hey, at least it does share a nice scene afterwards. And from there on, their friendship got very strong. They supported each other, they cared for one another, and while yes, it finally took until the final 4 episodes of the season for them to actually get together. And in episode 24, they shared really good chemistry. That was them at their strongest, and it was really good. They shared the new couple stuff, finding things in common, and it really worked. It was also really sweet. But taking them this long to get together is what ranks them this low. But in the middle, it's not that bad. I mean, for a couple like this, it's passable. Hashtag Wella. But yeah, but what we did get, it was good enough. But not enough to rank it. But not enough to be in the best half. Number 5. Odina and Eric. Now, before anyone says they're technically not a couple, they do actually share a season's worth of chemistry, so they count. And given what they had, Isabel Durant and Alex Cupis have fantastic chemistry. I legit buy these two are a couple. And given the way they revealed both of them being mermaid/merman, it was a really good reveal early on in the season. Well done to the writers for doing it this early. I'll give them credit for that. And what they do have is sweet. Eric giving Odina pearls. Odina even thinking of leaving the pod for him, which is really romantic. But sadly is what's stopping him from ranking higher is Eric's whole character. Now, but to be fair, he's a really fantastic villain. I will say that. But what he does to gaslight Odina was really cruel. I mean, the whole "I did it for you" mantra, yeah, that's emotional abuse right there. But what ranks it this high is the ending. I mean, Undina breaking up with him and leaving in shame is honestly really acted moment. Undina felt betrayed by Eric's trust. I mean, she trusted this guy and he broke her heart. I mean, given what she does in season 3 with Mimi and Chris, makes it more believable why she would do that. She didn't want to see Mimi suffer the way she did. It makes sense. And while there are moments for Undina, yes, that's that couple name, I think it's a really... They were sweet together at points. Really sweet. Even if it ends on a rather tragic note. And one that sadly never recovers. Number 4. Zach and Evie. Now, before anyone says they were at their weakest in season 1, I will admit that. But season 2, and especially 3, is where they were at their best. Pretty much a reverse Ricky and Zane. Ricky and Zane were good in season 1 and 2, but bad in season 3. Zach and Evie were bad in season 1, but good in seasons 2 and 3. They were fantastic. Now, season 1, Zach, there is literally no reason for you to not tell your girlfriend you're a merman. I mean, what is stopping you? I mean, it didn't stop you from telling Cam, so why not tell your girlfriend, the woman you want to be with for the rest of your life? Well, I will say ZV, yes, it's the best couple name I can give them. I will say Charlie Romian and Gemma Falstaff have decent chemistry when the writers let them be an actual couple. Season 2 was fantastic, particularly when Evie herself becomes a mermaid, and honestly, smart choice on the writers for doing that. It gives her more character. And also for her and Zach to be completely honest with each other from now on. No more secrets. But season 3 is honestly where they get even better. Pretty much from there on is where they were great. I mean, they were so sweet to each other. They supported each other. But honestly, during the second half, yeah, Evie is pretty much pushed to the background. Like, yeah, you're not a mermaid anymore, so you're not very useful. But for what they did have, it was fantastic. They looked out for each other, they supported each other, they had each other's backs. That's a couple. That's couple right there. So yeah, I like Zach and Evie as a couple. They were fantastic. It's season 1 is what stops them from ranking in the top 3. But for what they did have, it was great. Number 3, Cam and Carly. Hashtag Camerly. Yes, I have said that couple name multiple times. They are a great couple. I mean, season 3 is honestly where they were at their best. Season 2 was also great. I mean, the whole bit of Cam trying to get the courage to ask Carly out was freaking adorable. No, seriously. Brooke Lee and Dominic Deutscher have fantastic chemistry with each other. It was great. And when he finally asks her out, it was honestly beautiful. It was actually a great cherry on top of that cake. In while season 3, a lot of people can be decisive. Oh, Cam was awful to Carly in season 3. That was only one episode. And he instantly regretted it. That's character growth. I mean, to be fair, he was not comfortable, and she should have been nicer, and she should have been more comfortable to him. But hey, they compromised. He practiced for her. To be fair, that's character growth, so you can't excuse that. He's growing as a character. We have flaws, and we overcome them. Hence why they rank this high. I just wish it wasn't just 16 episodes of season 3 character. I just wish we got a little more. But what we did get is fantastic chemistry. Camerly is a great couple. Hence why they rank in the top 3. Number 2, Serena and David. Now, before anyone says it, her telling David in the final episode is pretty dumb. But apart from Mimi and Chris and Emma and Ash, Serena had pretty much no reason to tell David. She could have just told him at any time, but there was no restrictions. David wasn't pressuring her, nothing. Hence why these two ranked this high. But what we did get in seasons 1 and 2, they were fantastic. No, seriously, Amy Ruffle and Rowan Hills have fantastic chemistry. I mean, They have the band together. Honestly, their cute dogable romance in season 1 was absolutely adorable. They were like two kittens who were trying to understand each other but also falling in love. That's real sweet chemistry right there. It's just freaking adorable. And in season 2, it's the same, but they're growing a little bit. And while she did hint that she would tell him one day, yeah, her telling him in her final episode was kind of silly, but hey, she was not pressured, okay? She did it on her own, and that's character growth for me. But yeah, Serena and David are just fantastic, and one of my highlights in season 1. So yeah, they are the best couple in Mako Mermaids, period. But there's one couple that I think is better, and is honestly my favorite couple in the entire series. And given that I haven't mentioned them yet, I think you know. I mean, I absolutely love Dorina as a couple, but there is one couple that I think is better. And the number one best couple it's Cleo and Lewis. I mean, come on, do I really need to say it? I mean, I put these two having the best kiss in the TV show ranking from last year, period. I mean, come on, I had to put these two at number 1. It would be a great disservice to put them any lower. I mean, they had a childhood's worth of friendship and chemistry, and that's a lot to me. For what we did have in the entire show is beautiful. I mean, Phoebe Toykin and Angus McLaurin have just great friendship and chemistry. I legit buy that these two are childhood best friends. And while yes, it took 24 episodes for them to finally get together in season 1, it was still adorable. I mean, the whole episode of Cleo trying to get Lois to ask her to the dance is freaking funny. But when they did get to there, it was beautiful. Now, a lot of people can be decisive of them breaking up in the season 2 premiere. It's done realistically. He was hovering her, he was not letting her do things for herself, and her breaking up with him was a sad and a good and a fantastically acted moment. But yes, season 2 is when they finally get back together, and it's freaking sweet. I mean, him apologizing to her, and her saying, just as friends? I think more than that. And when they shared that beautiful, satisfying kiss, that pretty much indicated they're back together again. And season 3 is hit or miss on the fan base, but for me, season 3 is just pitch perfect. And in the Valentine's Day episode where he takes her out fishing is goddamn hilarious. Honestly, it's just goddamn hilarious. But what they do have, it's fantastic. They support each other, they look out for each other. It's honestly a great friendship and a beautiful relationship. And when he comes back in the series finale, was just absolutely perfect. But honestly, the best acted scene throughout the entire series is where they have to part ways. Honestly, you can bet that these two didn't want to separate. But Cleo telling Lewis that he has to go achieve his dream, honestly, that's real couple material right there, people. That's a couple that support each other no matter what. So yeah, I say Cleo and Lewis, hashtag Clois, is the number 1, not just best couple in H20, but the best couple in the series, period. And I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. And that's the end of the video, folks. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, love, comment, and subscribe. So I hope to get more videos out like this. Speaking of which, tomorrow, I'll be back on the Legend of Korra train with Book 2, Chapter 1, Rebel Spirit. Keep an eye out for that video. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, and happy Valentine's Day to all the lovey-dovey couples. Whether you're married, straight, gay, bisexual, whatever, you deserve some love, no matter who you are. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, happy Valentine's Day.